Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Kasia, and I'm here to offer spiritual readings, soul readings, psychic readings. I welcome all energies. Hi, Trin, how you doing? I am so sorry I had to change the time of our gatherings. Hi, Nimra, how are you? Had to change because I have at the very last minute sign up for a quite interesting and intriguing course. And unfortunately, it was within the time I'm normally with you. So for the next 6 weeks, we are going to be meeting up at about 1:15 in the afternoon UK time. How is everyone? So lovely to see you here. Are you? Are you? That's so good. That's so good. Oh, you're getting more info about your health, Trin. So you hope it's going to help you. Oh, fantastic. That's great news. Well, we are slowly coming out from a Mercury retrograding. So have you had any random person reappearing in your life? Something suddenly or someone suddenly appearing in your life? That could be one of the cases. Communications issues or technical. Hi, Kitty. How you doing? Grand Rising. How are you? Technical issues, broken cars, or broken things around the house. That's the Mercury retrograding as well. But communication issues as well. However, oh, very well, thank you. We are in Saturn retrograding as well, and I think I am being more affected by that. As of what are we facing? Putting boundaries. People might be appearing, not necessarily new ones, but your family members, colleagues, work colleagues, neighbors, and sort of universe forces you to step into your own power and to say more no. Because when you say no to someone, you say actually yes to yourself. So I have been facing or recognizing those situations where I had to say no. Not for the first time, but I guess the universe is trying me or checking whether I can do it and how easy it is for me to do so. So yeah, within the last few weeks, maybe even a month, I have been noticing this. Did you? Did you sell the house? Oh, wonderful. Wow, that's a nice one. Really lovely. Oh, right. Okay. Boundaries between yourself and your son. That's definitely needing to happen. So the universe is showing you, or the energy is showing you, if you struggle to put boundaries between yourself and your son, we can meet up at Family Constellations every Thursday at 6 p.m. UK time. And you can come with the issue like I don't know how to put boundaries, or maybe you are not persistent, because that could be an issue as well. And so we can look into it with the help of representatives, which are going to be stepping into your family constellation, and they are I would say, Nimra, with you, I feel blockage here, like unspoken words, and I would say towards a gentleman, whether it is your father, or whether it's even a pain coming from just middle, in between the ribs, sort of where the heart line is. Someone someone has failed you, I feel. But I feel this energy towards a gentleman, potentially your father, grandfather energy. Someone didn't keep the promise. Um, Manipulation, yeah. But it feels all those emotions, which as a child you weren't able to voice out, feels like they are stuck sort of in your chest area. And check if you are coughing, or you are more prone to chest infections, or digestive issues, because I feel like the words are being stuck in me. It's more difficult for me to like say it out loud. So maybe you're not voicing out what you would want to voice out, and potentially that is because you've got some unresolved wound, or not healed wound which you are carrying in you, that is being sort of shifted onto your son. So there might be a struggle with setting up boundaries, because maybe someone in the past, potentially your father, was breaching those boundaries. Maybe potentially you weren't allowed to have those boundaries, because when we are children, some of our parents are teaching us that you need to do what they say, and you've got nothing to say. So we don't have boundaries, and all of them, if we are trying to, put them as children, they are all being broken. So check. I feel this sort of, yeah, that needs to be healed. You need to speak up for yourself. Okay. And of course, you are doing it, but it seems that there is need to work a wee bit more with it. So, oh, Kitty Cat, you've been giving less of your energy to people who don't reciprocate it back. Okay, very good, very good. Sanja, hi. It's lovely to see you. I appreciate you guys. I'm here because of you. Okie dokie. Let's do some readings. Let me just put a timer on. Let me just put the timer on. Okay. I am so excited. On Saturday, I'm doing my very first one, Family Constellation in person, the whole day workshop. So all of you, or some of you, which are living close by or in the northern Scotland, I welcome you. It's time for a transformation, and there is no better time than this Saturday, as a mega huge full moon. Time to close off certain chapters. We are tomorrow. We are stepping into is it like a Leo gate energy? So different possibilities, different energies are opening up. Thank you very much. I am very excited for that, to bring closure, to bring peacefulness, to bring more clarity through family constellations therapy. But it is it's a community. There is going to be 10-15 of us coming for the same, wanting to heal, wanting to open up to the energies, to open up to our ancestors, because we all hold within our bodies, our system, their traumas, their difficulties, their pain, their losses. And I'm talking about, couple of centuries. Our body stores everything. Our body remembers everything without us logically, understanding it and transforming it. So it's a really important time. So if you cannot attend this Saturday, I've got already dates scheduled for September and October, but also help yourself. Your health, your emotions matters. Step into your power, to your own freedom, to this peacefulness. When you wake up in the morning, you wake up and look in the window and think, life is beautiful. It's worth it because you are worth it. So every Thursday, 6 p.m. UK time, we gather for online work, which is slightly different than in person, but as much good, and brings so many answers and so much of peacefulness. So when we will have 6-7 people for those Thursdays, then we will gather and we will do the work. I'm here to support you. Why I'm saying this? Because I went through that. There were the days, there were the weeks when I had no energy. I was overgiver. I didn't know I was even doing it. I didn't know why I was doing it. I didn't believe in myself. I would never speak up for myself, because those boundaries were totally shattered when I was a child. There was abuse happening on so many levels that any child should be witnessing. So I had a lot to work with. And yeah, now I can speak to you all guys, where before I didn't believe in myself and I didn't want to be visible. I wanted to disappear because that was my energy, back then. So I understand the most difficult is the very first step. And you may feel a wee bit of a fear, what you are going to discover, or not wanting to go with it because so far you have been protecting and guarding yourself to not to feel the pain. However, the pain is still in you, buzzing there. And sometimes, small situations in life are happening, bigger or smaller. And those situations, someone says something as a joke and you take it in a wrong way because it triggered you. Someone laughs at you at what you said, but it was funny, but you take it as not someone is judging me, because it brings back the trauma from your childhood. Everything what we do now kind of goes back, is rooted in our childhood, or as well within the ancestral lives as well. I didn't know how much we take on that energy until I started working with myself, with my own family tree, to dig it out, to weed it out, so I can feel better. I didn't know what it is to not to feel the pain, because I was carrying it for 40 years. And it's just so amazing. That's why I just, vouch for it and I talk about it so much. Thank you. So did I mention who am I going to the reading for? Did I? Oh, Sweet Firish, how are you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while since you've been here. Kitty Cat Meow. Oh, bless you, Kitty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I understand. I understand. But please come to Family Constellation online. Um, we can work with it and you will see the change. It's not always comfortable because unfortunately, we need to go back to those difficult moments in our life, only to see it, recognize it, heal it, and then when you are within a day, week, or couple of weeks, you're going to be shifting it. And of course you need to put in some work as well, make those changes, but they are going to be happening, for those which want to make the changes. um, yeah, don't postpone it. Well, you can, it's your decision, but if you are making that decision that you don't want to look at it, and I'm talking to everyone, you are making decision to stay in where you are with those feelings you're holding. Okay, all righty. So we've got some people which we have not seen in a while. So but Nimra, yeah, I'll do a reading for you. Okay. And as I said, I'm going to do a reading for you, Nimra. The huge fly, huge, loud and fat fly started buzzing and annoying me. So I would say there is someone, as I would say a female, which is trying to interfere. Maybe she doesn't do it in the open, but little words here and there, maybe judgmental. If it is not in your present, it could be an energy of this person if it's no longer around you, or with you, potentially mother figure. I would say it's an invitation to do some work with that female energy. Okay, but I'm not reading you yet. And it's, I would say that is as well related to not being able to speak up, or holding, speak up at the time when you meant to. It's maybe potentially is more when someone is, how to explain, when people are just asking and saying or pushing you and expecting, and you are giving, but you are giving because it's more to do with like loyalty, because I meant to, I should have, but it's not coming out from your heart. It's more that kind of engraved loyalty, I should have, because I'm a mom, or I'm a sister, or I'm a daughter. Yeah, and voicing out at the time when things is happening. Maybe it's not happening straight away. Maybe you're waiting until you're pushed to, I cannot take it any longer. You're asking for too much. So check this one out. Okay, maybe your sister. I feel it is a female, but anyway. Okay, but it feels that I understand you're saying you have stopped doing it, but I feel that energy is still around you. So the healing still needs to happen. Okay, because maybe it's just somewhere there, that childhood, that time when it was difficult. I understand you have learned to, as an adult, to do it, but it feels that childhood time needs a healing. Okay, right. Okay, I've given already quite a lot of information to you, but let me do a reading. And as I'm connecting with you, Nimra, I feel the right side of like a collarbone pain and around the shoulder as well. That's the first thing which came on to me. I don't know what it means yet. Maybe nothing. Maybe you had an injury some time ago. Um, Maybe something more. No, it is. It's a male energy around you, which I would say you carry quite a lot of someone else's baggage. Um, um, and I'm seeing two male. So I would say father, grandfather, great grandfather. I'm not too sure who exactly they are. Maybe your son and your dad, but it feels you carry more ancestral heaviness. And that needs to be healed. But also, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing you on a cloud, literally on a cloud. So it is quite a metaphorical, just above the ground. Are you like thinking or overthinking? Are you feeling grounded? Are you stepping firm on the ground? Because it feels when I'm trying in the picture I'm seeing, when I'm trying to not I'm asking them to put you on the ground. I see that you are not really wanting that much. It's like, stepping on the ground, it's uncomfortable, maybe a wee bit fearful. Um, it feels you don't want to do it. So I would say there is something you're not wanting to see, something which you meant to face. And I have been saying earlier on that there are the words which don't want to come out. So I feel it is a childhood pain potentially coming from the male energy. And maybe that's why it feels it's a form of a protection. It's a form of a protection that maybe your ego, your mind tries to protect you from, just maybe not seeing what's happening around you. I see maybe like 2 or 3 female, maybe 2 male. So quite a number of people which are kind of like gathered around you when you are on that cloud. But just maybe, a few inches above the ground. But they're around you and kind of like as if they were pointing out the fingers or some disapproval, something like you are not fitting in as they are, because your right is to be you, to be different, not weird. You are far from it, but you've got every right to have your own thoughts, your own emotions, to feel the way you always meant to feel. But it feels that they are kind of wanting you to be like them, to not to feel too much, to have a mask on, to be pretending, and you're stepping away from it. So it feels that's why you put yourself on a cloud. But that also feels like, oh, I feel more connected with like the spirit world. I believe maybe they don't. Maybe they are not open to it. They kind of look grayish, as of I cannot see their faces. It's more the energy, they've got different energy. They don't understand you, and that's okay. That's okay. So go like where you are on that cloud. Now I can feel that your connection, the belief, the faith that you're going to be guided, and they are guiding you. However, there is still tiny wee bit of that. fear, as of you're doing something new and you don't know how it's going to come out. It feels, are you thinking, I don't know whether you're working, whether you have retired, but it feels, I don't know, a move. Are you planning a holiday? It feels like you meant to move, whether it is physical, as of moving house, or you have moved house. Um, it feels some journey. Some journey is in the works, but it's a good one. It's exciting. Maybe a little bit of a break. Who knows what the spirit has for you in the near future? Thank you. All right, okay, and you want to move. Do not hesitate. Take action. They were pushing you towards relocation or move, something like that. Nice, nice, very good. Hi, Lisa. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You are very welcome. Okay. Catherine? Is Catherine with us? No. I saw someone saying good rising, Catherine. Grand rising. No. Uh, sorry, I'm reading a message from the star. Yes and no. As of I can do a reading for you, but with the cards. Okay, I can pick a card for you. Okay, a star. Hi, Lisa. Where are you from, Lisa? I don't know whether. I don't think I recognize your name. Star, I'll do one card as of the answer to your question. And card came out as called Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Okay. It feels like one chapter is closing off, a new one is opening up for you. But to be able to get there, you need to make a move, you need to make a step. So whatever, a new path for your income, well, it says it's an angel of peace, and there is bringing new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. So go for it. Go for it. But I do feel as well you are on a crossroads. But it is not. It's not like. Not necessarily on a crossroad, but it feels like there is one path, and it feels for some reason you and check this one out, feels like making a step for some reason is quite difficult. So I don't know whether there's some internal blockage, or maybe you have not enough resources, informations. Feels like, but it is more internal than external. Yeah. Do you? Don't know. There is a wee bit of a fear I'm feeling, like uncomfortable, and yeah, stepping into the new can bring some anxiety as well. But what? Okay, why are you doing this? Is it because, I don't know, I feel a male energy, something like to show and prove to someone I can do it? I don't know. What was your relationship with your father? Because it feels that potentially could have been distant. I don't know. I'm just seeing your father on the path as if he's watching, and when you're looking at him, it's this uncomfortable kind of feeling like I'm going to show you that I am worth something, and by doing or choosing this path with this business, it's as if it's going to show him you are better, or he's not seeing you for who you truly are. And I don't know, just have that feeling. So but it is for you. It is for you. You meant to go further, and your path is actually quite clear and stable. But it feels that relationship with the father, because when there is a blockage energy wise with the fathers, and some of them weren't in our lives, some of them were quite abusive in so many ways and forms, some of them were emotionally unavailable, but when there is a broken bond energy wise with our fathers, you don't have to like him, you don't have to forgive him, but when you work with this energy, you open up to financial stability, you open up to stepping into your power to be able to accomplish things, to not to be afraid, to look into the future with no fear. And with you, Star, I feel there is this a wee bit of a uncomfortable fear. So I would say that's why the relationship with your father is needing needing to be looked at. Family constellations every Thursday at 6 p.m. We can look into it. You can see it, what has happened, when it has happened, and you can heal it. So thank you very much, Star. Okay. Okay. Your dad is great, but your long-term only partner was older and had deeply hurt my soul. Okay. But there is something you may not want to look at. I would say that way. When we choose older partners, we subconsciously are looking for our fathers. So maybe your father, he has given you what he had, what he was able to give, but potentially something, wasn't right there. Maybe you have not been looking into it that way until now. Maybe what I'm saying might be quite, surprising for you. But if you're open and curious and you would want to have, better even financial stability, then there is need work with your father, with the energy of your father, and you will find out what has happened, and may not be necessarily your father per se, because he carries the male energy from your ancestors. So it could be grandfather, great grandfather. I have used him as a father figure, or energy figure, but within the family constellation work, we can find out. We will get to the root. We will get to the bottom of it. That's for sure. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you understand. So yeah, perfect. Who is here? Kitty Cat, are you? Yes, you. Oh, you're not living in UK. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Oh well, We still have internet. We still have Zoom. I do family constellation in Zoom or on Zoom. So we can always meet up. And it's not necessary. And we don't have to meet up for family constellations. We can meet up for quantum past life regression, where you can find out what your other 3 lives were, what you have learned, what gifts you have had, what or to connect to that wisdom from the other life. It's fascinating. Are you in Massachusetts? Oh, I love the song. There is the Massachusetts is in a song word, isn't it? Yeah, I love it. Such a lovely song. Okay, let me schedule the timer for you. Okay, kitty cat meow. Yeah. All informations how to get in touch with me are on this channel, on my main page, within this video description as well. You can find me, contact me through Facebook. That's probably the quickest one. My own email address as well. Yeah, so through Messenger, absolutely. Kitty cat meow. Okay. Take a deep breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And what I'm looking at is a massive sun. You're just looking at the sun, mesmerized. The warmth of a sun just goes on your skin and it warms you up. And it's so gentle and so loving. It feels the connection from the higher realms, from the higher energy. But within that, you also receive this comfort which you potentially, or even stability. The sun feels for me as like a motherly energy. So maybe potentially there is, or there was some distance, some unspoken words, some boundary issues, or breaching the boundaries, because it feels, I don't know, just, maybe you don't want to even look at the energy of your mother or go back to the memories. You just want to look at that sun. The sun is going to bring everything what I need. And it's kind of you look at it, or you feel in a point of even like devotion. There is a huge faith in it as well, which is beautiful. However, that is like external factor. You know, that peacefulness, that love we seek within by removing what is blocking it. So maybe potentially there is a work needed coming from female energy, ancestral energy, because she stands there and is more like just waiting to be seen. Maybe there is someone, some ancestor which has lost a life and it hasn't been acknowledged by the family. That happens. You know, the times were different, the times were difficult. Maybe some female ancestor, and I feel like she's, someone who has been forgotten. But it is a female, mature age, 40 onwards. So there is a need to connect or reconnect, acknowledge her, and then you will feel the shift. You will feel maybe you're carrying her energy a wee bit, of someone, yeah, that heaviness of a, lost life too early. So look at yourself, or feel how you feel every day, every morning, with what energy you get up. Because when someone in our ancestral lineage line lost life too early, we may carry on the top of our own burdens their energy. So it feels that needs to be shifted. But she is supporting. You've got huge support. But yeah, she wants to be recognized. Okay, so let's just move on. And yeah, the sun is not in your face now, because then you couldn't actually see what was in front of you. So there is a need to find the balance between spirituality, between the connection energy, and the faith and openness. It's about standing, firmly on the ground instead of just going high up and not looking at what's around you. And there is need to work with that pain. Okay, feels the pain, potentially some maybe even family secret. But I'm not talking about, happening 5 years ago, 10 years ago, something way back in the past. But it feels quite a big one. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's no problem. That's no problem. She may know, she may not know. When I work within family constellations, sometimes we find out that none of our closer family members knows those stories, because it happened 200 years ago, but we still carry that energy. So it was over 30. I would think so. It felt quite old. It felt quite old. Oh, bless you. Thank you. uh, Ishika, I'm not too sure. I don't answer questions like this because I do spiritual readings combined with the soul readings, whatever the spirit, your guides bring through. So I am open to what they are telling me. However, I can pull a card for you and see what happens. Okay, so okay. The Francesca says, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So are you coming out from doubt that you may not get it? If it is, or if you are thinking this way, you are literally pulling no answer to yourself. But if you are, open, grateful for the opportunity even of an interview, and you don't have massive expectations or demands, then it will come around. But I would say, yeah. The answer isn't clear because, to be honest, it's up to you. It's up to your energy. Are you ready for it? Do you feel you can do it? Do you believe in yourself? If so, when you have that, different energy, different approach, everything is possible. And it doesn't matter whether this job is going to become possible, but any job will be fine for you, and you are going to be happy with different opportunities. But if you are coming out with a lack or a need, then there is a blockage forming, I shall say that way. Okay, thank you. Lisa, are you still? Yes, you are here. You are here. So I'll do a reading for you, Lisa. Thank you, Ishika. Thank you. Yes, Lisa. Okay. Lisa, take a deep breath through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Okay. What they are showing me is you're on a swing. You're on a swing, and but you are swinging actually quite high up, because there is some obstacle or something is blocking your vision. You want to see what's out there, somewhere, and it feels, I don't know. Are you feeling stuck? It feels maybe some energy or childhood wound, something, because it feels that you cannot even come out of that swing, as if someone said to you, there is your place and you need to do as I say. And maybe no one says it that way, but it feels like there is, like, at the back of your head, it feels you're stuck. It feels you've got no options, but you always have options. You are decision maker of your own life. And if you want to leave because it feels you want to leave, you want to leave something behind, you want to move, you want to take a step, but as if someone said to you back in the day that you are not allowed to do it. And maybe it's due to some loyalty to your family, to your ancestors, or to mother, or to the father. I don't know. It just... I'm feeling a mother and a father figure in this, okay? So maybe both of them were pressuring you, or telling you what you should think, what you shouldn't think, okay? However, now you're an adult and you are making your own decisions, but their voice is still in your head. So at this time, at this moment, it feels you would want, your energy shows me this, they are showing me this, that you would want to jump off that swing of the place you are at the moment is not, it's not for you. You are not feeling happy. There's someone has let you down, someone disappointed you, someone broke a vowel, uh, vows, someone has did something to you and it's not working. So you are the decision maker, but to be able to make that decision, you need to allow yourself that it is okay to do so. You are not failing. You are not upsetting anyone, because your life matters. Your decision matters. Your happiness matters. So when you swing yourself, that obstacle or that hill which I'm seeing is the need to move, the need to change direction, maybe to move from the house you're at, or work place, or town you live, but it feels it's time to make a decision. Enough is enough, because you have been stuck in this a vicious circle for quite some time. But also it feels that what is as well blocking you, You don't want to make a decision. It feels that way, right? You're hesitating to make a decision because you don't know, or you want to know, you need to know, let's say, how your life is going to look like in a 6 months or in a year time. No one knows this. What you need is a leap of faith and trust. You are protected. You will be protected. And all those decisions you are making, they will bring you closer to where you're meant to be. So you are your own worst enemy, I shall say, because you are hesitating, because maybe you're waiting on someone who will appear and will save you from the oppression. But all that is in your mind. It feels that way. No one cannot save you. Only you are able to save yourself, to change the place, change the direction. And if you are waiting for someone who is going to save you, you potentially allowing yourself to step into the same circle which you are in right now, because you need to take time to heal, to work on those wounds. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Oh, the stars. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be coming back for the next 6 weeks at 1:15 UK time PM. But I will upload, so I can see you have subscribed to my channel. So just look out for the links for the next sessions. No, it's not. Lisa, I'm reading your comment. It's not about your dog. Is if you feel lost in life, okay. Well, the mother figure and the father figure appeared. So I would say there is a need to work with that, to heal, what's broken, to find what's broken, to recognize it. And we can do that every Thursday, 6 p.m. UK time, family constellations, group gathering, where all of us are meeting up to help one another on their journey, and to show what's there. Well, if you do not talk to your mother, so as I was saying earlier on about broken relationships, energy relationships, because there is no need to be physically chatting to your parents, both of parents, right? There is no need to like them because they have hurt you potentially in the past, but there is need to work with their energies, because if there is no flow of energy, then you may feel insecure. You might be overgiving, especially when it comes to the mothers. I actually did, I posted on my Facebook short video of what is happening. So please check out my Facebook. What is happening? I need to post it on YouTube as well. I just don't have enough time to do all. I need someone who can do it for me. So when the energy relationship is broken, we might be overgiving. We question ourselves. We feel not enough. We are never good enough for anyone, and needing external source to validate us, right? And potentially that's why certain, but it happens to the women and to men as well, that they are jumping from one relationship to another. straight away, because they cannot be on their own, because they feel so insecure, because potentially our mothers were like this. They felt insecure. It's not their fault. They were brought up that way, and they passed it over to us, that energy. So potentially you've got quite a lot of energy of your mother with you, and that what is blocking you. There is time to detach, and you will feel different. You will feel changed. One session, guys, if you are 30, 40, 50 onwards, one session is not going. I don't have a magic wand. I can help you on that journey, but it is a journey. So one session only opens the door, but it's not going to fix all of your wounds, all of your problems, all of your issues. There is a need to be working with it. It is a journey. We finish learning really when we leave this world. But it is possible with every session, whether it is online, whether it's in person. With every session, you are getting closer, and you are removing that heaviness, that burden, that sorrow, that whatever emotions you are carrying. Absolutely. Well, you don't have to do anything. But if you are not doing anything, you are still making decision to stay where you are with the thoughts and feelings which you carry with you. So, but the choice is yours, you know. Okie dokie. Oh, geez. I'm nearly up my time. So as I was saying, I welcome you to my Facebook or to the Instagram, although I'm old school. I'm more on Facebook than anywhere else. Yeah, I'll see you next week at 1:15 or around that time. For the next 6 weeks, I welcome you. Please get in touch if you feel your soul. Check your body, what your body is telling you when it feels tense. When I'm talking about family constellation, right, when your body feels tense and shuts it off, then maybe it's not the right time for you. But if your heart tells you, well, I will do it because I want to feel better, I deserve to feel better, then that's something for you, you know? Not all of us in this lifetime will do the work to heal. Then your next lifetime is going to be in a similar scenarios, in a similar wounds. It's how it works. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, for coming, for believing in me, for coming to my sessions, therapy sessions, spiritual sessions, soul sessions, quantum past life regression. I thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next week. Take care. You have a good week, and especially this weekend, because we've got a huge full moon happening. So time for closing off certain doors, certain chapters. Your health matters. Speak to you very soon. Bye bye bye.